Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Five to shoot. The tray. Good on the three-point shot. Jay's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Here's Green. Jokic trying to free himself up. That one falls.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Pass to Jay. From downtown. Rebounded by Isaac. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holmes against Capella. Holmes kicks to Green. Connects from three-point range. Green's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. I mean, he's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Holmes passes to Jokic. Now Haywood. Back to Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Holmes kicks to Green. And another three for Houston.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Jay. Another three for Atlanta.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Holmes passes to Isaac. It's stolen by Capella. Jay, Haywood covering. And another three from Jay. 18 points for him.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now, here's Jokic. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Green. And Capella sends it back.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that line.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
Now, here's Green. He's got 8, and Jokic throws it down.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Here's Jay. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Green. And And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Now, here's Holmes. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Jay. Second shot opportunity, and it's Capella missing.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Another miss by Houston. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 16-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
What I do know is that we're looking at a possible finals matchup. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Here's Jay. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Cans it from downtown.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
To the inside, here's Şengün. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From past the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here's Holmes. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, man, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And Atlanta has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Johnson against Beasley. The shot comes out. Excellent D there by Johnson. Here's Jay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here is Holmes. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Jay. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Green, the pass to Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Price is checked in for Capella. Here's Jay. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Rockets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Beasley. That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Jay. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Beasley, the pass to Brown. Here's Şengün. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. No good on the shot. Jay, covered by Beasley, launches a three, and again the basket from Jay. Jay's got 57 points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
On its way from Beasley for two. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Jay, and it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. No good from Beasley.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Holmes. Johnson with the block. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jay, covered by Beasley. From outside the arc, Atlanta gets it back. Here's Jay. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Price. Then there's Jay. And it's Kennedy in at the shooting guard. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Cavaliers was all business. He scored an incredible number of points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And the Rockets with possession here after the three-pointer from Jay. Shot clock at 6. No good from Beasley.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here is Holmes following the three from Jay. Now here's Holmes looking to end the run. The Rockets with another miss. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jay guarded by Holmes. Here's Jay. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Holmes. Over to the wing. Here's Christopher. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Another three for Atlanta.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the pass to Holmes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jay guarded by Holmes. The three, and that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Jay.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Şengün. Passes to Holmes. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Here's Jay. Hits it again. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And Holmes throws it down.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Beasley against Johnson. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Holmes. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
From deep. No good from Jay. And Beasley has the ball here for the Rockets. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And they get it back. Here's Holmes. That one good for 2. Holmes got 8 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Here he goes. It's deflected. They recover it. Goes back up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Atlanta on D. From deep, Green. Collins grabs the miss. Jay, guarded by Green. Jay, another bucket. Wow!
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Pass to Christopher. Back to Jokic. Basket counts. 8 points for Jokic.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Jay.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Green. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 12 points for him.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Launches it. Yep, it's good. And another 3 from Jay.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Jokic. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Jay, guarded by Green. Here's Jay. Atlanta gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Green. He had 22 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Atlanta with the ball after Jalen Green's miss. Here's Jay. No good with the triple. And for the Rockets, they're shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. I mean, in Michigan, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but, you know, we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter, you know, what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, you know, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. And we had it all.
The shot's good from Jay.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Jay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Green deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
From deep three-point range, good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Christopher. The pass to Jokic. Here's Christopher. Jokic trying to free himself up. Christopher, that's good. Christopher's got 4 points this quarter.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Jay, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Green, the pass to Christopher. Takes it inside. The putback. Trae Young grabs the miss. Here's Jay. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Christopher. Outside, Green. .110 left to play here in the second quarter. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Jay. Another 3 for Atlanta. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Haywood against Hunter. Passes it to Green. Will it go? And Green slams it in.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Jay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Here's Christopher. Outside, Green fires from deep, drills it from outside. Green's got 23 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, "I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite." Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. We've got Isaac. He's out there with Jokic. And it's Holmes in at point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Jay, guarded by Green. Connects again from distance.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. Holmes. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And here is Green. Following the 3 from Jay, he can't get it to go. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Good on the shot. Jokic has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
No good from Jay.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Now, here's Green. He's guarded close, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Haywood. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Here's Holmes.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Yet another bucket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Here's Jay. Good, another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Good, that's another bucket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. To the middle. Holmes can't get it to go in.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Here's Jay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Green. 23 points in the game. The pass to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. It's a hand on it. And Isaac stays with it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hawks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Passes it to Jokic. Hayward against Collins. Jokic kicks to Hayward. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got 26 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Jay. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, my word. This is a shooting exhibition. A 3-point barrage for him.
Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And Jokic drops them both. Here's Young. Jay, covered by Beasley. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Now Holmes. 10 points for him. And it's blocked.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Jay. And good. He hits it again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Timeout called the Rockets.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Brown. He's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Atlanta calls timeout.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Young against Holmes. Brown outside. Back to Holmes. And some nice passing there by Houston. Beasley outside. Just 3 to shoot. Brown trying to free himself up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Jay, covered by Beasley, takes the 3. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To the paint, here's Şengün. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Young. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Holmes the bounce pass. Beasley outside. Back to Holmes. 5 on the clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Hawk shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. From deep, and yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Fires at the elbow. Atlanta with the rebound. Jay, covered by Beasley. Here's Jay, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
Big night for him. Most points in the game, and they just cannot figure out a way to stop him.
Here's Şengün. Pass to Brown. Here is Haywood. Back to Holmes. Shoots the three. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Three-pointer. And good! There's another.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
I'm trying to comprehend what he's doing here this evening. I mean, his ability to read this defense and get his shot has been nothing short of amazing.
They need this, and it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley. So it's Atlanta now. Jay, covered by Beasley. Here's Jay. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Haywood, the pass to Beasley. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Atlanta making a switch here. Brantley's checked in. Here's Şengün. Haywood with the ball. Down low. They need this one. And that one, good. Holmes got 14 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
No good from Jay. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Holmes against Young. And here is Holmes. 14 points for him. Inside, here's Şengün. Brown trying to free himself up. Count that one. Şengün's got his second bucket tonight.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to.
Oh, wow.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Holmes passes to Beasley. He takes it in. Good work there as it goes. Beasley's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Jay, covered by Beasley. Here's Jay. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Holmes kicks to Haywood. Holmes passes to Beasley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. Jay, covered by Beasley. Here's Jay. Again, what what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Haywood. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor, the scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And we've got more NBA action on two.
Shrink the floor when you're on.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Pasekniks, and it's Brantley in at the 4. Feeds to Lawson. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Brown, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's stolen by Lawson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Lawson's got the ball. That one drops for him. Lawson's got his first bucket in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Pass to Christopher. Lawson right side, just 5 on the clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Hits the three-point bomb.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Christopher. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Atlanta's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Lawson, surveying the D. Here's Christopher. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin, we're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Jokic has checked in for Houston. Atlanta calls timeout. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Jay. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Now here's Lawson. He's guarded closely. Jokic trying to free himself up. No good from Lawson. Atlanta's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Jay, Jokic defending. Takes a three. No good from Jay. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. For the three. The shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it. Now here's Lawson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me better.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
Lets it go with the three, and the three ball is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
And there's the pass to Christopher. And Jokic throws it down.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
Here's Jay. Another three for Atlanta.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The three-pointer off the mark from Jay. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. No good from Lawson. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And another one!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Here's Christopher. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Brantley.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Back to Lawson. Six to shoot. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Jay. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good on the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Lawson.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Jay. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Lawson the pass to Garuba. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying,